girl. Good girl, Daisy. Good boy, Max. Good boy. Good boy, Milo. Good boy, Jasper. Good boy, Herchel. Good boy. See, and Jasper, like, you know, if it really, and see, he's shaking it off. If it really bothers Jasper, he will correct him. And for a dog, like, a correction is usually like they pin him down. Like that's just how dogs kind of, you know, correct behavior. But it obviously doesn't bother or affect Jasper to that extent where he feels like he has to do that. And I don't know if I've ever really seen Jasper pin down any dog. Yeah, but like you can tell just how he tells him, like, you know, don't do that or get off of me or whatever. Like, it's not a serious, aggressive way of telling him. It's just off you go kind of thing. So yeah, not too worried. But I mean, I'm not going to encourage the behavior with Herchel. I do discourage it because it does kind of, it annoys Jasper a bit. So yeah, but that's the way life goes. Like, sometimes there's just, you know, others that act in ways that we're not totally appreciative of. Oh, I'm just going back here to see if Herchel left anything, and I don't see any. Okay. Good job, guys. Yeah, and I love having all my repeat customers and clients because they all really know what to do. Like, they know that they're allowed to free roam as long as they stay around me and not wander off to oblivion. Yeah, so it definitely makes my job a lot easier while I'm out at the park. Anytime I do have new clients, of course, there's a lot more vigilance that's required. Because I do have to keep an eye on the dog, not knowing how far their range is and their recall and things like that, even though I do test them at first and train them in an enclosed off-leash area. But yeah, and I just find the more time they spent with me, the more they kind of get used to this idea of, yep, we have a certain distance from the dog sitter that we're allowed, and we can free roam. Yeah. Oh, so I did look up that article about the oldest dog. His name was either pronounced Bobby or Bobby. It's Bobi, from Portugal. Died at 31 years old, 164 days or something like that. It's pretty insane. Yeah, like that he was able to live twice the amount, more than 2 times his life expectancy for his, I guess, type and size of a dog. Yeah, I would say he's probably the size of, by the looks of it, the size of Daisy. And the 2 things they highlighted about him, or well, there were a few. So first, it was definitely that he free roamed his whole entire life because they had an acreage in the woods or something like that. And what else? And then, or on their farm, sorry, they had an acreage on their farm. And he had a job, and he was also the house pet. So just a very active life. His brain constantly stimulated, and he had really good food. So they fed him human food the entire time, But they said they did soak the food to get rid of all the spices. So, I mean, there you go. There's how to make your dog double their years. No kibble, free roam, give them a job, own an acreage. Of course, that's not a reality for most of us. Like, I wish I had a huge, beautiful acreage, and then I can have, honestly, like a lot more dogs that I can take care of. Because I love giving them this experience. It's so rewarding for them, but it's so rewarding for me as well to have the ability to give them this experience. Good girl. Yeah, but that was really interesting. It was a shepherd guarding dog. Yeah, she how do I, yeah, it's not a herder, but it'll guard the property and the perimeter is its job. It was Bovie's job. But and he didn't even look old. That was the crazy thing. When he posed for the picture with the Guinness Book of World Records and stuff. Yeah, it was insane. Good job, guys. Yeah, so maybe I should start doing that, feeding Jasper. Well, I do feed him homemade foods, but I haven't been as consistent. I kind of mix it with kibble, and then sometimes I haven't made a batch, so then he does go back to kibble. But yeah, I've had him on a few different diets. I've had him on raw. And yeah, I think raw was a little too rich for him. So he couldn't be on raw all the time. Yeah, and then it seemed like I'm not sure if he does, but I sometimes cook the food as well, so. Good job, guys. Good boy, Max. Good boy, Herchel. Aw, Herchel was checking to see where Jasper was. Good girl, Daisy. Good boy, Milo. Come on, Herchel. Good boy. Good boy, buddy.